going to be ranking every large monster in Monster Hunter World based on how they will taste as food. From Kentucky Fried Kulu-ya-ku to good old basil. Oh, I know you're salivating at the mouth already, so let's get straight into it with the first monster on the list, the Leshen. Yeah, this guy, I don't know how else to say it. He's literally a motherfucking tree, especially Leshen. The other one you can make some kind of case for, right? Because it's leafy, at least. However, when I was preparing this stream, I did have a thought. Leshen himself, right? Leshens themselves on their own wouldn't be very tasty unless you were a fucking dinosaur. But you can use him for firewood. Let that one sink in. You can use him to cook, give the food a nice charcoaly taste. You can even like make a chair out of him and table and like eat your like Leshen cooked meal off of it. It would be amazing. Yeah, exactly. Not a meal unto themselves, but a supporting character. So for that reason, I think the two Leshens should be in questionable. Okay, next up on the list, Anjanath. Gotta be honest right off the bat. I don't like his fucking nose. Anjanath's thigh meat might be good. It might be like I do picture him to taste kind of gamey, but it's that safe, well done meat. It definitely is. I do picture it would be like the very standard fucking Angus beef of the Monster Hunter world. Overly tender nose-wise, but that nose would be tender as fucking like kind of a bad way. I don't know. For me, I think Anjanath is questionable, to be honest. I think maybe we'll leave him in not bad for now. I think he could be like solid. Folger Anjanath would indeed taste shocking. I don't think Folger Anjanath would be much better. You know what? I think we will put him in questionable for now. We gotta leave not bad for like the monsters that are actually not bad. Folger leaves your tongue numb. That would fucking suck. Like you gotta eat Folger Anjanath and all of a sudden you just can't taste shit. It would have its uses in like a medicine maybe, but Pop Rock's motherfucker. Yeah, I just don't. I feel like, yeah, Folger Anjanath can fucking. You know what? He can stay the fuck away from me. Anyway, moving on. We got the basic bitch Rathalos himself here, which is a food item, I believe, in Monster Hunter because you can order, I think it's called like wyvern tails and shit in the old games, but I always imagined it was a Rathalos tail. So we're going to pretend it's canon. Rathalos for the sake of retro would be delicious, I think. I'll definitely put him in not bad for now where we like mull it over a bit more because I don't think he's like worthy of being bottom tier. I don't know about yummy, but like a lot of people would have a lot of skill cooking Rathalos, right? Because of how popular he is. Rathalos would be rich meat like steak. If you look at the cut tail, it has marble. Now that's what I'm talking about. See, people that pay attention to the cut tails are what we need on this string. His tail could be like a puffer fish where if you mess it up, you die. I feel like there's a lot of monsters on this list. Yeah, true. His tail is pretty safe. Rathian is the risky one. I think we can leave Rathalos in yummy. Plus his like flame bursters and shit would make like a good spicy sauce or whatever, spicy seasoning. Azure Rathalos, I'm guessing that's the same, right? He just flies around a lot more. I don't really know how that would affect his taste. Higher grade meat, probably. Yeah, probably actually. His wings would be good for soup, pressure cooked and whatnot. Okay, what about Silver Ratha? You could make an argument that like Silver Rathalos would be worse because he's metallic. Would he be metallic? Because I really hate the fucking smell of like metal. You can really just taste the fucking metal scrapings. And if Silver Rathalos tastes like that, he can go straight down to fucking disgusting. His tongue might taste good? Maybe, but does a tongue really constitute the Ratha? That's the real question of the day. I think the harder the outside, the softer the inside. That's also what I was thinking, Lynx. Maybe I'll put him in questionable because it really depends on if the metallic taste is there or not. Okay, Barroth. Okay, I want to hear your guys' thoughts about Barroth first before I go on a fucking Barroth tangent because I got one coming. Barroth rolls around in mud and smells bad. Okay, I have a rebuttal, but we'll give it some more time. Needs proper cleaning beforehand. Of course. He uses fertilizer. Let's not forget, pigs roll around in mud too, and they're pretty fucking delicious. You hate Bazza? You hate Barry? You hate Barry the Bazza? What the? So my thoughts on Barry the fucking Barroth. I reckon he would be, I honestly feel like he would be so tasty. And the reason I think that, the mud would keep him so like fresh. And have you ever like paid attention to like his fingers, right? They look like little fucking lobster shells. Like you could crack those things open and just like slurp the fucking fucking meat out of it, like a little lobster or something. Imagine how like just fresh and succulent Barroth would actually be if you just gave him a fucking chance. God damn it. I really think it'd be so tasty. I mean, I'm not even that into seafood, but like everyone seems shocked. No one likes Bazza. Cracking Barroth like a crab. Fucking A. You know how they have like those cups with like the shrimp inside of it? You just have like a cup with berry claws inside of it as like an appetizer and shit. I'll take everyone's opinion into consideration for this tier list. Yeah, I'll keep him in yummy for you guys, but that's the only reason he's not going in so tasty. The rest we're coming in with a super chat. Buy a different appetizer, please. Poor Bazza. Okay, basil goose, gunpowder. Change my mind. Yeah, you'd probably die before you like got to eat it. One basil goose meal equals one dead chef or several. What do you guys think? Probably gross or disgusting? Yeah, we'll go. Okay, so we can take into consideration that like you went to Estera, right, or wherever the fuck you want to go. You go to the Monster Hunter world. You go to the Meowscula chef, and he's like, okay, we eat it here all the time. Like I know what I'm doing. This is perfectly prepared, and you know it's going to be safe, right? You're not like just going to bite into like a wild basil and hope for the best. Questionable, you reckon? Okay, I'll go normal basil in questionable, but probably gross for seething. That's a little bit too extreme, I reckon. Okay, right off the bat, can we all agree Behemoth would be disgusting? Mr. Salami Limbs himself. I think that would be absolutely fucking disgusting. He looks like an oversized anime JoJo character in constant flex mode. I don't think we even have to discuss Behemoth much more. Hella undercooked because of how thick he is. I don't even know if you can cut through that shit. Diablos. His diet is cactus, corn stew. Yeah, he would be really good if you like marrow. There's probably another monster on the list that would be perfect if you like marrow, although, I don't know, it might also get you very sick. I feel like Diablos' tail looks delicious when you cut it off and you look inside of it. If you cook Diablos' tail correctly, it'll taste like steak with a crunch of fried chicken. Not gonna lie, that actually sounds pretty fucking good, eh? So like you cut the tail, could you like deep fry it with like breadcrumbs and shit? A sweet hint thanks to the cacti. I honestly feel like Diablos should be in so tasty. I feel like there's a lot you can do with him. As long as it's prepared properly, it's always going to be like a banger meal. Does the same go for Black Diablos? Black Diablos is just female Diablos in heat, right? Would there be any like difference if you kill a Diablos on or off heat? Would that even make a difference? Maybe it'd be tougher because like she'd be pissed off. And I feel like I'm going to leave them side by side because I don't really know Black Cav. Oh my god, Diablos caviar. God, could you fucking imagine? Okay, we're going to leave them side by side for now. Okay, I'm afraid to do it to y'all, but we have Dodogama. Dodogama on the chopping block, okay? We need to eat. You'll never kill a Dodo? Don't worry, I'll do it for you. We're fine. He would taste so good, wouldn't he? Yeah, Dodos would go extinct like immediately if they were real, just for like the food. Dodo jaw chips. Oh, I never thought. Yeah, he'd have crunchy bits, eh? Like, not only would he be like soft, squishy and fat, but he'd also have like crunchy bits to like give a bit of texture for those that like the crunch, which I'm definitely one of them. I like a bit of crunch to my meals. Spit roast tail base with belly fat. We all know it. He's so tasty. There's no other way around that one. Dodo, you're Great Gyros, anyone? What do we think of our Great Gyros here? I feel like it wouldn't be like it might taste like snake. I don't know what snake tastes like. I wonder, would the tingly paralysis shit like persist though through the, after cooking it? Another numb tongue? Yeah, if it does numb tongue you, that'd, why the fuck would I pay for a meal only to not be able to taste it? Yeah, the meat could just taste like really sour or something. Honestly, it'd probably be really gross now that I'm actually thinking about it with more than 2 brain cells. Good to infuse in some extra strong booze. Probably. You probably make some good like drinks with him. I guess we'll keep Gyros in questionable by the way because he can be used for like drinks and shit. The tummy of Jagras is superseded only by Dodogama. Yeah, I don't think Great Jagras would be anything short of yummy, right? Like he sure as hell makes everything else look yummy. Deviljho thinks he's yummy. Then again, Deviljho does think Otogalen's yummy too, so I don't know how much we can trust his palate. You have a feeling Duratoast would be really bland for some reason? Yeah, I reckon he'd be like one of those like really shitty tasting like river fish. I don't even know if he'd taste fishy. I just feel like he would taste like you probably eat him and your immediate reaction would be to Google, is Duratotus safe to eat? You might get fucking some serious like salmonella or like some kind of parasite from rolling in his own shit all day. I don't know, what do y'all think? I feel like I don't know. He probably eats his own fucking shit, to be honest. Let's be real. Grilled eel would be not bad. I guess we'll keep him not bad. He'll be our first not bad tier. All right, we have Kirin. Kirin Horn Ice Cream. Anyone? Yeah, Kirin really doesn't have much meat. Can't even make like a full armor set out of Kirin. That's how like a little of Kirin exists. Like Rajang makes his horn look pretty fucking yummy, but without human teeth would I get through that shit. I feel like besides the horn though, if that is even possible, there probably wouldn't be much to Kirin otherwise. Like he really is just lean as fuck. I feel like he's a bit less than questionable. Maybe not necessarily gross, but I just feel like he wouldn't want to fuck with it too much. Kulu-ya-ku though. Is Kulu-ya-ku the fucking KFC monster we all think he is? Or will he never live up to those hopes and dreams? Chicken indeed. Kulu-ya-ku tail with the egg. Default chicken monster. Yeah, it would be. I don't think there's like any other tier other than so tasty, right? Like what could go wrong with a Kulu-ya-ku? If you try, okay, so think of it like this. If you try any of these guys and you're like, man, that wasn't worth it. That was a shit meal. I want a refund. The safe thing to do would be eat Kulu-ya-ku afterwards and he'll make you feel better. That's like a guaranteed comfort food right there. When all hope is lost, you got Kulu-ya-ku. Fried tail with egg batter. Yeah, I would and he is hangover food, isn't he? Kulu-ya-ku is like S tier hangover food. Okay. Kolv Taroth is probably out of our league. We'll never be able to afford Kolv Taroth meat. Well, let's imagine for a second. Kolv Taroth is very golden. She could be... Wait, okay. Does Kolv Taroth eat gold? Kolv Taroth eats gold, does she not? I think it's disgusting. Like, she is kind of thick, but I don't think any part of her would be tasty. Speaking of, a fucking Kushala, if you can even see that shit. The metal dragon herself. Although Kushala doesn't eat metal, right? Slap Kushala next to Kolv Taroth. I don't know if at least her meat might not... no, then again, she's known as like the Dragon of Steel or whatever. And if she's known as the Dragon of Steel, like there's probably a lot of metallic shit buried deep in there. Yeah, I think you're right. Next to Kolv Taroth. Alright, Levasioth. Pre-cooked Duratotus. I give him one thing, he'll be less parasite ridden than Duratotus. Make chili from Levasioth. Oh, I fucking will, don't you worry. Levasioth burnt and charcoal like. Would he be? Do you think he'll be all like burnt? Maybe the outside looks like you gotta scrape that shit off, but yeah, burned and dry fish can go fuck itself immediately. I don't know, maybe even disgusting to be honest. Now, I feel like you could extract some kind of like spice or goodness out of him in some regard, but Ligiana, the ice chicken. Ligiana's a little more lean than Kulu-ya-ku, so not very, not the best kind of chicken out there. Popsicle. Ligiana, yeah, especially, what's her face? Shrieking Ligiana. Popsicles for days. Second to Volcana. I think it would be yummy, right? I think, like, maybe it would be a bit of an acquired taste. Maybe not everyone would like it. Menthol chicken, yeah. Yeah, the wings are, like, fucking rubbery as hell. Pretty sure that's what the glider mantle was made of. Oh, man, that berry was delicious. Yeah, I feel like Ligiana is pretty comfy and yummy tier. Alright, another elder dragon here. Lunastra. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like the cats wouldn't taste that good, honestly. Okay, we've got Lunastra good for some southern Indian style curry, and then straight up Lunastra would be inedible. If you roast a Lunastra, it'll ignite the powder and you die. That goes for like half the shit on the list, so we're gonna pretend we're like immortal. Yeah, I feel like lion meat in general is just a no-go. Wouldn't be as bad as what we have down here, but yeah, definitely not anything above probably gross. Nergigante. Now, this is a fucking question and a half, isn't it? Would he taste like really special because he eats all them elder dragons? Would he be like a mix of sugar, spice, and everything nice? Be like eating a freaking sea urchin. I think that's the best fucking description I've ever heard of Nergigante. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like probably just disgusting, or maybe probably gross. Like you might be able to get something, but like it really wouldn't be worth it by the end of it. Who wants to eat a fucking dog? A rabid fucking Resident Evil dog, no less. I wouldn't eat Odogaron, okay? I'm just gonna say I'd put him in disgusting immediately. Jerky? I mean, yeah, he really doesn't look... He really does look like a fucking... He really does look like jerky. But yeah, I don't know. He does look like rotten meat as well. Gotta start keeping my eyes on the screen. When you said dog, I did not picture it again. Oh my god. Quick food break midstream. Ay. I'll put regular Odogaron in probably gross, so Respite can have some. Ebony Odogaron can stay down there though. Pretty sure that motherfucker's just tainted with all sorts of God knows what. Now, Palumu. Has anyone Ozzy Osbourne to bat before? Raise your hand. glands. Paluma's all fluff and no meat. The tail could be yummy, crunchy snack though. I never thought about eating the tail before. Maybe it'd be like fucking pork belly, the tail, where you have the crunchy bits and like the fat and meat inside, and you kind of got to like chew through it for 5 years before you can swallow. Yeah, Lumu tail crackling has got me going now. I don't really want to put him any lower than questionable. All right, we got fucking discount Rathalos. Rathian, full of fucking poison, right? Uses plate as a plate. I fucking love that idea, Francis. The poison is everywhere. Okay, let's pretend the poison was cooked around, right? Like prepared safely with only like a 5% chance of dying. Rathian does indeed have that pufferfish experience. Questionable or not bad? Banana Rathian though is another matter because she's okay. You got to keep in mind she's a lot more poisonous, like much more poisonous. That shit, I don't know if you can cook around. Plus the metalliciness, I honestly don't think I would. I think Banana Rathian can stay in disgusting. Now we do have Puke. Personally, I believe Puke is going to be a high tier, but I like your Puke tongue. There it is. There it is, the Puke tongue. I'm pretty sure that's like automatic S tier, right? Or I do like the look of Puke tail. Probably tastes like fucking Fruit Loops or something, right? Yeah, I think the tongue almost like carries it to S tier. Am I wrong? Am I wrong about that? Yeah, true. Coral Puke would be safer. Okay, I'm going to put... Okay, you know what? We'll put regular Puke in not bad because Coral Puke, I think, would just be... Like, you might have to pay a bit more, but like Coral Puke is like made for this shit. Instead of poison, he's water, he's juicy, he's hydrated. He's made to be farmed, dude. Coral Puke is made to be farmed and fucking consumed. Coral Puke, one of our new S tiers. Welcome to the club, buddy. You're gonna fucking die, mate. Puke if you want the legs, Coral if you want the tail/tongue. I'll go for the tail/tongue all day. Definitely a tail tongue man myself. Radoban. Question, how much do you like a marrow? See, that's the thing with Radoban. A lot of his bones, I don't think are even really his, right? He kind of just picks them up with his like tar fucking body. Yeah, bony, tar all over it. And rotten veil. I don't think there would be a chef that would even bother trying to cook it. Probably tastes like rotten ground and squashed bugs. Fucking A. Running all over those fucking Vespoids and Hornator. Like, yeah, he might be good for collagen, but I don't know. I feel like Radoban collagen would be more of a scam. Like, you're not getting quality vitamins there. Like Odogaron's leftovers, you know what I mean? I think Teos would go down here with Lunastra, right? I think that's a pretty safe bet. Yeah, go right with Lunastra, I think. I don't think we need to spend any more time on fucking Simba and Nala. Okay, Toby Kadachi. Who has the heart here to eat Mr. Tobus Kadachis, the third and second? Y'all want to do Papa Kadachi like that? Papa Tobes? Toblerone? Viper is just going to send you to the ER and then the US healthcare billing system. God damn. So you get sent to the ER in Monster Hunter World and you get the US billing system to add salt to the wound. That's I think Toby is questionable and then Viper Toby can be probably gross. Kulu-ya-ku? That's kind of just like worse Kulu-ya-ku, right? Yeah, Titty is we have KFC at home. I think I'm just going to put it in not bad. 2 tiers down from Kulu-ya-ku because it's a fan discount Kulu. And not even that. I'm pretty sure Kulu-ya-ku would be cheaper and easier to acquire. Alright, who likes to eat rocks? This guy literally eats rocks and shit like a fucking Goron from Zelda, right? I'm pretty sure he'd just be in like disgusting tier. His rocks are a meal in Monster Hunter World. I mean, maybe the Monster Hunters can have the Autogun, but I don't think I would. Yeah, I'm gonna leave him in disgusting. Valhazak. Okay, let's not fuck around. Valhazak belongs in disgusting, right? Yeah, just skin and bone. Not even like meat, eh? There's no way in hell that Valhazak nor Corona Valhazak is gonna get anywhere near my goddamn plate, let alone my mouth. It's like fucking licorice. How about we move on to our Xenojiva? You guys can have your Valhazak. You can dig him out of the trash. That's where he belongs. We're getting pretty close to the end, but we've got a few to go yet. Xeno Wings. Xeno Wings indeed. The hardest part to break of that fucking monster. Xeno Eyeball though. Would Xeno taste like Red Bull? You would get energy from our Xeno, right? I feel like I would try Xeno. I actually think yummy. I'm feeling yummy for some reason. Am I crazy? I might be crazy. Probably full of flavor because all the energy it's been absorbing. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's like full of like life juice, you know? Do tempered and arc-tempered monsters taste the same, better or worse? That's a really good question. I feel like non-tempered would taste better for some reason. Zora Magdaros, anyone? Zora is volcanic, so basically not edible. Basically. Maybe you can make some more hot sauce. That's the thing, like, how are you gonna harvest a Zora Magdaros to begin with? You just go up and ask ask nicely, I can I have one of your rocks, mate? I don't know if that would work very well. Yeah, I feel like Zora is just way too inconvenient to even be like used for cooking. Glavenus, he could use his own knife to like slice and dice him, mate. Just butcher him with his own tail. That'd be fucking metal. People would cook the tail somehow, make it some kind of challenge. Oh my god, I'm there. I'll be the first to do it. Hang on, Glav got an event quest that literally gives you the meat hammer. Oh shit. Yeah, true. Maybe it's saying something. Glavenus meat might be tasty. The tail rust, yeah, but okay, I feel like not bad. I think not bad. Acidic Glavenus, probably gross, I think. Maybe like prepared well, he can be edible and like kill you outright. Spicy or like vinegar, yeah, exactly. I think I would, yeah, honestly, his whole insides are probably like disintegrated by the time you get him in the kitchen, like eating an exotic bug. Yeah, true. He'd be like a giant best boy. All right, the moment of truth. The moment of truth here. We'll discuss the pickle himself. Pickle is S tier. Pickle juice to make some spicy beans. Have you seen that tail? Yum yum, yada yada. Does his tail taste like a pickle or his whole body? That's the thing. Does Deviljho even taste like pickle? Or is that a lie made up by the government? Savage Joe would taste better than normal Joe? Really? He is very like muscular though. He could have like Rajang syndrome a bit where he'd just be like tough as no? Navi Royal Monster Hunter Stories compared a pickle to a Deviljho. Like taste wise? Is this canon? Tried Savage Joe, my mouth got hurt, would not recommend. See, that's what I was afraid of. It's canon. Okay, so he actually does taste like pickle. Well, me. Okay, who likes pickles? Yeah, I feel like his tail, I mean, Deviljho eats his own tail, right? He'll eat anything, but it's at least yummy enough for the Deviljho. Pretty sure Deviljho should be, I don't know, I personally think Savage Joe would be way worse. I honestly feel like he'd be in the probably gross tier. He probably wouldn't actually taste like a pickle, right? He'd probably taste more like maybe he tastes like a meat that's like seasoned with like a bit of pickle shit. It's between not bad and yummy, I think. Savage Joe would have a lot of stress and hormones going through him and it'll make him taste bad. That's what I'm thinking. I'm going to say A tier. We'll put him in the yummy tier. Savage Joe, we'll leave him questionable. Alatreon. Now this is a fucking discussion in and of itself. Ala, you get water to drink, ice for drinks, fire for cooking, and dragon for flavor. Jeez, you are fucking right, eh? You just have like everything at your disposal right there. A very good like emergency food if you're stuck out in the wilderness and you don't know what else to do. Let's go like snap Alatreon's neck real quick. Alatreon definitely a 5-star restaurant best meal. Probably contains it probably would be amazing if it was like prepared expertly, honestly. Escalon judgment in your stomach though. Escalon judgment in the fucking toilet 5 hours later. But you know what, I'm leaving Alatreon in so tasty. Next up is Banbaro. Banbaro, a giant sheep, can feed a family of 5. Probably good marbling. Yeah, I think his marbling would be excellent, honestly. Banbaro would taste gamey. Maybe. Definitely would be kind of gamey. I don't think he would be S tier. But probably yummy. Yeah, Banbaro ribs. Finger looking good. Yeah, I think Banbaro can stay in yummy. Barroth. My gut reaction is probably gross. I don't know. I feel like the cats just wouldn't be that tasty. Like, I think the tastiest part of Frostfang Barroth would be the icicles, which isn't really saying much, honestly. Yeah, I think the berry eye can stay in probably gross. Okay, I do think Beatotus would be a nicer and fresher Duratotus, right? Honestly think that'd be a pretty damn good like fish meal. A hell of a lot better than fucking cod liver oil Duratotus here. Better Dura, 100%, yeah. Yeah, get the ice fishing going on. Yeah, I'm gonna leave Beatotus in yummy. Brucky would be disgusting. Brucky slime though. Surely there's some good ways to utilize Brucky slime, right? Brucky toughest would taste like blue cheese. I guess there's one way to find out. Brucky slime soup. Ooh. I don't know though. Is Brucky slime any better than Anjanath's not? Gotta cook the sauce correctly after adding slime though. Otherwise the kitchen goes kaboom. We're gonna go probably gross. Maybe there's like some hope for the slime to be utilized. Other than that, I mean, it's Brucky. I'm gonna put Tigrex in disgusting and Brute Tigrex, I think. What do y'all think about that? Like, he is way too much of like a lean, mean predator machine. Again, not worth hunting or like cooking up. Yeah, I think Tigrex can go f himself. Honestly, same with Rajang. Rajang horn, I'm pretty sure Rajang horns will taste like shit too. The horns for broth? Where are you guys getting this idea? I don't think I can be very convinced here. Like maybe the horns, but literally everything else about him is just a no. Rajang heart Reuben, that might be a good point. That could be a delicacy in some countries. Wait, would this be like half cannibal? Is eating a monkey cannibalism? Or like anything close to it in real life? It feels like it'd be like 5% cannibalism. Alright, you've convinced me. I'll put one of these monkeys in probably gross for the horn aspect. Next up though will be Namiel. Now we have the fucking calamari herself. Oh, I feel like Namiel goes into fucking so tasty, right? In jellyfish, calamari, squid. I've experienced with squid. I love squid. Crumb that shit. Add a bit of salt. California Namiel rolls. Let's go. As a Namiel expert, they do not taste like squid. I don't believe you, eh? I think you're lying to our face right now. I don't think you've ever had a Namiel in your life. Namiel wing chip. Yeah, oh my god. And I want Namiel right now. I feel like eating a Namiel just talking about this. I think Nagakuga belongs with the fucking... I feel like it'd be way more bony even than Barroth, right? Like Barroth is pretty bad. At least he's a bit more chunky than Naga. You could indeed eat Naga with her own spikes, right? You remember that strawberry fucking epidemic where like people were putting like needles in their strawberries or whatever? Do you think that'll be like Nagakuga? Like you order a Naga steak and you gotta like look for the spikes. It's like when you're eating a fish and you gotta like watch for the bones if it's not deboned. Except here you gotta watch out for the razor blades. I wouldn't do it. I just wouldn't. No, I don't like that. I don't like even looking for like bones in the fish. I'm not gonna be looking for the fucking razor blades in the kitty cat. That's just messed up. Safi Jiva now. The problem with Safi, right, with the Safi meat is that you'd end up getting so much meat, and if you don't have a big enough freezer, so much of it will go to waste. Yeah, I never thought Safi would taste good either, Respite, until I tried it, eh? I feel like it would be alright. Not as good as baby Safi. It wouldn't be as soft, but you think dragon meat tastes great, to be honest? Yeah, it's underrated. I think Safi would be like the healthiest monster on this list, right? It'd be the healthiest because it's like packed with all sorts of fucking Dragon Ball Z shit. Garuga tastes like chicken. Yeah, all skin and bones like a barracuda. Loud, angry, spicy bones. Yeah, it could be good for soup, stocks, and stews. That's right. That is right. Could be really good for that. Just straight up eating the young Garuga itself, I don't think would be a good idea. Alright, how about this? We'll put scarred young Garuga. Or scarred's more mature though, so maybe there's more like use for scraps, and we'll put like fresh young Garuga in probably gross. Yeah, it's definitely not a monster you'd eat straight up, but there's a lot you can do with it. Okay, someone on the Discord, I forget who, my bad, but they said something about eating the Sharish Volda legs, like crab legs, and I think that's a pretty good idea. I think that would actually taste pretty nice. Once you go through the rock, you just tendy that shit and you're good to go, right? I really do feel like Shara is one of those delicacy monsters. A lot of foreigners wouldn't like the idea of eating a Shara, but the people that do know how to cook and prepare a Shara, like swear by it, eh? They'd be screaming at me right now for not putting it in. It's so tasty. Shara eyeballs will stare at you as you eat them. Good. Get a closer look, Shara. Yum. And then you poop it out and it's still staring at you. Zinoga. Who wants to eat another puppy dog? Who wants to eat another puppy dog? Zinoga would taste like a moral dilemma. And honestly, that's how I feel when I like imagine eating a Zinoga. And I think Zinoga's overrated. He's really cool, but also overrated. His tail could be used for chips. True. Odogaron needs to be in disgust and all he is rotten flesh. I only put him in probably gross because someone wanted Odogaron jerky. Actually, you know what? Since I did that for Odogaron, I'm putting Barroth in so tasty. I don't know what the f y'all are on, but like Barroth claws, right? You can't go wrong. Barroth is good. Zinoga, it feels too wrong putting him in questionable or above. He really does taste like a moral dilemma. Alright, 2 more to go. Velkhana. My first thoughts, I can make a damn good popsicle. And we got 1 vote for S tier Velkhana. Velkhana automatic yummy. Because of the ice powers to make delicious sorbet and ice cream. True, if McDonald's had a Velkhana working there, they'd never have a problem with the ice machine. Body also seems pretty fatless. Definitely fatless, yeah. Velkhana tail would be a good like popsicle, but yeah, a dessert monster for sure, like the ice creams from Pokemon. You can get your Velkhana ice cream after you eat your Diablos crunchy tail steak. Yeah, Timmy, now shut the fuck up. Volcana, yeah, I feel like Volcana deserves yummy. There might not be too much meat to her, but she is like the prime dessert monster. Like, which one of these other motherfuckers is going to be like a better dessert than Volcana? Right? Maybe Coral Puka has a chance, I don't know. But like Volcana is like very niche, but very important. Fatalis, the final monster on this list. Fatalis himself. Oh my god, chat's going off. Fatalis armor has influence over the wearer. So would eating that tense bastard be a good idea? I don't think eating most of these monsters would be a good idea, but I'll do it. Ordering Fatalis is like ordering medium rare and getting well done. Are we like semi-cannibals if we eat Fatalis? Because like, he like melds humans. Wait, it used to be human? What the f? You don't become a cannibal because you eat fatty. You become a cannibal afterwards because of Fatalis' inner hatred for humankind. I don't even know what the f is inside of Fatalis. It looks like just the gates of hell, right? I'm pretty sure Demogorgon would be better. I really don't know what to do with Fatalis. How about I just put Fatalis in disgusting and agree to, actually, you know what? I think Fatalis goes in so tasty because I'm afraid of what might happen if I don't. Can I add a new tier here? Where's my fatty pink? I want my fatty pink, goddammit, and I won't take nay for an answer. Fatty pink for the fatty. He's only hunted for the fucking eyes. Yeah, those eyes must be some damn tasty shit, I tell you what. Smithy doesn't even need to use them. He just eats those fucking things. He read somewhere on Reddit that it'll give him superpowers, and he's just been like chowing down ever since. It hasn't worked yet, but he still believes. So what do we think of this tier list? We've been working on this shit for over an hour and a half now. Imagine handing this to the feline chef. No context. Oh, I fucking will. Right after I end this stream. Who else has an appetite after this shit? Or did you lose your appetites? Do you think the handler would be stupid enough to eat acidic lavinus?